Okay, welcome to Everest Educational Services webinar with Keyano College. Keyano College is located in Fort McMurray, Alberta, Canada. And today I have with me Sandra Ifu, who is the Director of Student Services, and Susan Bowles, who is the Registrar from Keyano College. I want to thank you both for giving us your time today to meet. So how about we start with each of you telling us a little bit about yourselves?
Sure, I'll go first. So, as you mentioned, student services at Keyano College, and part of that entails providing support and services to help students succeed in their academic journey with us. I also oversee the international education portfolio, so making sure that international students receive the necessary support that they need to not only apply to us, but to go through the process of transitioning to Fort McMurray and Canada.
And as you mentioned, I'm the registrar, so I oversee student admission, student advising, career and co-op support services. So we're really one of your first stops on your journey to Keyano College because we'll receive your application and we will process you for admission and send you your admissions offer.
Perfect. Thank you. So can you tell our prospective students a little bit about Fort McMurray, Alberta?
Sure. I'll provide some context, and Susie would jump in as well. So, Fort McMurray is home to the largest oil sands in the world. I would say the regional municipality of Wood Buffalo as a whole. We are a very diverse community. We welcome folks here from all over the world because of the oil sands. We like to brag once in a while that we're potentially more diverse than Toronto. So if you're looking to enjoy a community where there's diverse culture, a celebration of diversity and citizenship, Fort McMurray is certainly the place to be. We also have students here on campus that are from approximately 27 different countries, and these countries are reflective of our community composition as well. I'll turn it over to Susie to add a few bits there as well.
Yeah, I would say Fort McMurray has lots to offer any student who's here in the community. We have great hiking trails, we have a ski hill, we have lots of sports teams and music events, and we have a theater here on campus. So there's lots of activities even outside of the college to get involved in. From the college perspective, we have a robust student life team, we have student government, and we have student athletics as well. So whether you're interested in watching sports or you're potentially interested in playing sports, you want to get involved in student government, there's lots outside of the classroom to enjoy and to learn from in a different setting.
Awesome. Sounds very exciting. So can you tell us something about the programs that are offered by Keyano College?
Sure. So we offer a wide range of programs. Some of our most popular programs include business administration. So we offer both certificates and diplomas in management and accounting. And we offer a four-year collaborative degree in business administration management. We also offer programs in childhood studies, nursing and allied health, environmental sciences, which also includes a four-year collaborative degree program. We have lots of university transfer programs, everything from Bachelor of Arts to engineering, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Education, which is our third collaborative program that you can complete a full degree here with. And then our fourth collaborative program includes a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. So we have a very wide range of programs. One of our most recent programs that we brought online is actually a business aviation program. So you learn business skills, but you also get your pilot's license.
Very popular. Very popular. So what education does a prospective student need to be admitted to Keyano College?
Yeah, so the education varies by region that they're applying to, so we'll assess everyone based on that. But some of the most important is having your English language proficiency, so having an IELTS, a TOEFL, even a Duolingo. So IELTS, for example, we require an overall band of 6 um, for the majority of our programs. And so from that, we'll assess you and see what kind of best suits you. And if, say, you're interested in a program and maybe you don't have the math requirement needed for that program, or you're missing, a piece of the admission requirement, we'll work with you. So we have some ability to do some bridging. So, for example, if you were missing math, you could potentially take college preparation prior to taking your business program, but we'll conditionally admit you to both so that you can apply for your study permit for multiple periods of study at the same time.
Awesome. Very good. So with the minimum band of IELTS, with the overall IELTS, do they need any minimum band scores?
I believe it's a minimum band score of 5.5, 5 to 5.5. It varies by program, but we're really looking for the overall of 6.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. So tell us a little bit, the prospective students, a little bit about the application process.
Sure. So all of our applications are received through Apply Alberta, which is the provincial application system. So once you apply to Keyano College and you submit your documentation in full, right now it's taking potentially 5 to 10 business days for processing. We're working to speed up that process. But coming into the fall semester right now, it's very busy. There's lots of applications coming through. That can sometimes delay the process. But so we're working to speed it up. But once we have an offer of admission to send you, then you can go online and pay for your offer of admission and get registered for your classes.
Perfect. Sounds very streamlined. So what is the approximate cost to study at Keyano College?
Well, I always like to tell international students that there are 2 reasons why studying at Keyano is a good choice. The first is our overall tuition and fees is quite low compared to most institutions in Alberta and in Canada. So for somebody wanting to study in business, as an example, you're looking at approximately between $11,000 to $12,000 a year. So
Very good.
that's really good, right? The second reason why Fort McMurray is a good choice is our overall tax is 5%. You compare that to other provinces. Some provinces are as high as 10, 12%. Students need to understand that when you're planning for your studies, you need to look beyond the tuition and the fees. There's also the overall cost of living. So if you're paying anywhere from 10 to 12% in taxes, on top of the cost for your books or your residence or groceries, it adds up, right, over the lifetime of a program. So those are the 2 reasons why I believe we were a good choice for international students in terms of cost.
Yeah, it's a very good cost. Very good cost. So tell us a little bit about where an international student could potentially live in Keyano if they're attending Keyano College, and how much does it cost to live in Fort McMurray?
Sure. So we have 3 residences on campus, and our residences are available for both single students and students with a family. So we have Rydell, Clearwater, and Penhallwood. So to give you a bit of context, Rydell Townhouses is our cheapest option, and for a full-time student, you're looking at $500 a month, and that includes utilities, right? So talking about cost and expenses, that's really on the low side when you factor in that you're getting a private room. You do share the kitchen and living space with 2 other people within that townhouse, but you also get laundry within the facility. Another really popular residence of ours is called Clearwater Hall, and Clearwater Hall is right on campus. So I always laugh with some of our students because they will show up to class, 5 minutes really before, because that's all it takes them to walk from residence, Clearwater, to the classroom, because it's all connected, right? So it makes
Mhm.
for a wonderful winter.
Mhm.
But overall rate for that one is $600 a month for full-time students, and that includes utilities as well. The third option is Penn Howard, and Penn Howard is available to students with family and also single students. So for single students, you're looking at $630 a month plus $55 a month for utilities. So $685. And Penn Howard is really nice. It's also townhouse style, but you have the option of a garage or no garage. There's laundry within the units. It's just a lot more high end, right? For those students that want the experience of being in a house type setup. So that's a few of the options. In terms of other cost of living, there's transportation, obviously, which is important. So we have a student rate for our bus system here within Fort McMurray, and students pay $41 a month for unlimited access on the bus. So you can, yeah, exactly. For $41, you can go up and down the city for the whole day if if you like, and if you want to experience different aspects of town. But again, when you add all of that together, it does make for an affordable cost of living.
Wow. Lots of options for the students then.
Yes, absolutely.
So, as an international student in a new country and city, what supports does Keyano College provide?
That's a really good question. It's obviously not easy for a student to have to pack up and relocate to a new country. And at Keyano, we understand that. As a matter of fact, my department, Student Services, that's our primary focus, is making sure that that transition for international students is as smooth and as seamless as possible. So one of the things that we have prior to an international student arriving is what we call an international preparatory course. And it really goes through the process of providing information to students around understanding Canada, this wonderful country that you're about to come to, right? Well, what is it all about? How big is it? How many provinces? Where is Fort McMurray relative to other major cities in the country? We also then go through the process of introducing students to the province of Alberta, which is where Fort McMurray is located. The course then goes into the city of Fort McMurray. What are the different cultural groups in town? So we have very active multicultural association, lots of events, activities that showcase different cultures. So we go through that process of providing that information. And then the last bit of the course focuses on being a student at Keyano. What are some of the services and supports available to you as a student? How can you get engaged, involved? So that's just one aspect of it. The other thing too that we do is we plug you in and get you connected with other students that are here already. So we have a WhatsApp group, nothing better than a good old new that text and connect with other students, right? So you get connected, you can text, chat with us, get answers to your questions. The other thing we do is we provide free airport pickup. So
Mm.
all is let us know when you're arriving, the airline, and we'll be there. We'll pick you up and we'll drop you off at your place of residence. So even with COVID and everything happening, as an example, we want to make sure that students are being safe and are self-isolating, right, for that 14 requirement. So we do all that. We provide that transportation for them from the airport, making sure that they receive a mask, information around COVID and being safe. We safely transport them to their housing. We provide them with information around click and collect, for groceries, and then also laundry service, pick up and drop off of laundry service right at before due to that self-isolation piece as a requirement. So that just provides you with a bit of context. I think one thing that any international student will find is that there's a really strong community here and support system available to international students.
That's great. That's good support during this very difficult time right now.
Absolutely.
So, what are the job opportunities upon completion of a program in Fort McMurray, or and as a part-time student as well?
So
Like
as
as
a
a student, sorry, part-time work as a student.
So as a part-time student, there are a number of opportunities on campus. And that ranges from, student positions in areas like the library or the St. Croix Sport and Wellness Center. Often student services in the office of the registrar have part-time student positions. In addition to that, there's a number of positions with, say, peer tutoring out of the Skills Center. So there's lots of opportunities on campus to find part-time employment. When you're completed your studies, and even actually during your studies, we have career and cooperative education coordinators on campus whose job it is to help you prepare to go out and interview for positions and be successful in that process. So they provide resume building workshops, they'll provide resume critiquing, interview skill workshops. There's lots of supports to help you be successful in the workforce. And in addition to that, they have a number of job postings. So as employers in the region are looking for students who are graduating from our programs, they often share them with us, and we will post them for all students to be aware of so that they can go out and apply for those opportunities. So it's a great way to connect with our local industries and ensure that we're making sure that students are aware of the opportunities that exist there for them.
That's great. Very good. Especially around resume and interviewing, because that can be very different coming from different countries. How you get a job in another country can be very different than how you get a job here in Canada. So that support is really good.
Exactly. So, and they are, anytime throughout your program or when you're graduating your program, they're there to support you. And also, a lot of our graduates will stay connected even after they've graduated. So they're still seeing those job opportunities, or even they're bringing job opportunities back to us. There are graduates and they're sharing opportunities at their companies now.
Yeah, and just to add to that as well, we all full-time students have LinkedIn Learning as well. So LinkedIn Learning is a really supportive platform that allows them to stay connected within the job world, but also getting free resources around preparing for interviews, getting a job. And also in Fort McMurray, we have not reached market saturation when it comes to part-time jobs, not even close. So, more often than not, our international students find part-time jobs fairly quickly, right, upon arrival. So,
That's good. Very good. So, is there anything else you guys would like to add to this presentation today that you think our students would need to know about Keyano College or Fort McMurray, Alberta?
sure. So, what I will say, just to reiterate some of the points that we made already, we are here to support the students. We have a very diverse workforce as well here at the college. So I will put it in context. I came from the classroom prior to my current role. So I was a member of faculty within the business department. So I'm an economist by training. And within the business department, as an example, we have faculty members that are from South Africa, Jamaica, Poland, Bosnia. So it just gives real context around what the classroom environment is. So students are able to really bring their experiences and knowledge from their home country and contribute to discussions within the classroom. And that's reflected in our staff as well. So when you come into the office of the registrar, or when you come to student services, you'll see a really diverse set of individuals serving students. And it just makes for a much more collaborative and and friendly, I guess, work environment. So again, I really encourage any student that's interested in coming to reach out to Everest. So we've worked with Everest now for pretty over a year, and they're very knowledgeable about Keyano College, our admissions process, timelines. So if you're looking for a smooth, seamless process, please reach out to them, and we'll be happy to welcome you to campus.
Awesome. So thank you again, Sandra and Susie, for this valuable information. And we look forward to any students interested in applying to Keyano. We will make sure that we are helping them. We know we have a few that are starting this fall with Keyano College, and I know you'll give them the best start that you can. So I really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a safe day.
Yes,
You too.
bye.